I am so excited to share this with you today. I want to show you how you can earn $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 or more just by doing simple, no-stress things. Who doesn't want to find money in their pocket or their purse? I get very excited if I find an extra $5, $10, $20. I really get excited if I find $40. To quote Ben Franklin, a penny saved is a penny earned. And I do believe that with all my heart. Mama used to tell me that all the time. A penny saved is a penny earned. The way that I saved $40 is I purchased this Nexus shampoo, which is a high quality shampoo. It's about $20, $22, give or take a little bit, depending on where you buy it. And if you will take it and you will third this bottle, if you've saved a couple of extra bottles, and I do suggest you do that on many things, but if you will take this and you will third this bottle, which is what I've done in each of these other two bottles, and then you add water up to the top, you stir it up very, very good. Now it is really thick. So it does take a little while to take a funnel and divide that and put it into the two empty bottles. But then you fill that up with water. That is going to be over a year's supply of shampoo. So that $20 or $22, I would buy one, I would buy one twice a year. So with these two extra bottles, I have got $40 saved. That is huge. So I took $40 and set it aside because I had saved that money. The other way that I'm saving money, sometimes I buy a large bottle of good quality Dawn detergent. I hand wash my dishes to save electricity rather than always using the dishwasher. I use my dishwasher about every 3 or 4 weeks. If I'm going to be cooking a lot and I really don't, it's one of those days I just don't want to wash the dishes. But whenever I buy the big bottle like this, and you see this one's it's almost empty, I will put it in a smaller bottle, and this one is 100%, just like this one was. This is 100% without any being diluted. I take one small bottle because I don't like the big bulky bottles. I took one small bottle and I filled it up to just below the words Dawn. I filled the rest of the way with water. I wish I had put the date that I purchased this so I would know exactly how long I let it last, but I think I gave like $4, a little less than $4 for this bottle. Now, since it's almost gone, I can try and see if I can put more into the 100% bottle, or I can just fill it up to here with water, which is, I'm going to do one or the other. Either way, it's going to have water filled in there to make, as long as I can get a really good suds to wash the dishes, I know I'm cleaning it good. If I can make it last and I can get 4 of the like almost $2 bottles out of this one, that's going to save me probably $10, $12. I didn't do the math on that, so I'm just guessing out of my head. There again, I don't know how much this cost. I had bought 2 different types, and I have in the bathrooms, I have one like this, and then I have another with the antibacterial liquid hand soap. This one had the soft soap in it. Well, I poured up all that I could in this bottle here. Then I took water and put it in here. I shook it up, and I just poured it onto my hand, As long as I've got a real good lather, I know that my hands are clean as long as I wash them really, really good. And I rinse them off, of course. Same way with this one. It's going to make this last a lot longer. I don't always mix much water. If I do, it's not going to be a lot in this. But I'm not going to throw away a so-called empty bottle, because this, I've been using this one for, this is the second week that I have used that one. And this one, I haven't, I just found this bottle that was turned upside down trying to get the rest of the 100% out of it. And I took what was left over after I poured it in the other hand pump, and I added just a tiny bit of water because most all of this went in there. This one had more residue in it. So I'm saving money right there. I don't really know how much I did that. I'm going to save between just these two probably an extra $10. So that would be $50. There are other things I do, and I'm going to show you. I do try to manage my time a little bit. So as I was trying to decide what kind of video I was going to do today, I thought, I'm going to cook a roast beef. I want to cook up, I've been wanting roast beef, vegetables and carrots, potatoes, onion. And so I'm going to do that today while I am making notes on what I really want to talk about. Let me show you what this roast beef looks like. And yummy, that does look good, and I promise you it's going to taste good. In this, you can see the roast beef. This is 13 ounces of London broil. Back probably, I'm going to say at least maybe a year ago, I purchased some London broil on sale. I vacuum sealed it, put it in my freezer, and I thirded it. And this is 1/3, and I cooked a third previously, and I had a couple of them in the vacuum sealed bags. And I don't have to have a lot of meat in my dinner. The way I'm going to do this one, or the way I did do this, I cut up 6 medium potatoes, 6 pretty good sized carrots, a whole onion, and that London broil. I did pressure cook it because it only takes 15 minutes to cook whenever you pressure cook. I cook the roast first, and I cook it for 15 minutes. And because I don't want my potatoes soggy, after I have taken the roast out, I put the carrots, potatoes, and onions in, and I cook them with a pressure cooker for 10 minutes at 10 pounds of pressure. The roast beef is at 15 pounds of pressure. So just within a short period of time, I get this roast beef all fixed up. I can make meals with this one roast beef, at least 3 really good meals plus soup. Another way that I save money is that I take, this is our Folgers decaf coffee grind. But the way that I do this, I will take a cup of water, which is probably 6 or 7 ounces, maybe 8 ounces, and I put the water in the chamber up here. Then I take just maybe a little more than a teaspoon of coffee grounds, and I put it in on top of the liner that goes in there. And I tweaked it and add just a little more or a little less to the strength that I want. Now, some people want 2 teaspoons, some people want a full tablespoon. I don't really want it so strong that it's going to get up and walk off the table. And that's an old expression. I like my coffee to where it's more mild. And so, but anyway, If you've never heard that expression, if you're young and you've never heard that expression, you've got a new expression to pass on to somebody if you don't like really strong coffee. I have some family members, they want it walking, talking, and everything else. They want it so strong. I have to have decaf, and I don't want it that. What are you doing to save money? What are you doing to live more frugally? I hope that you will comment below and give us the hints and tips of things that you're doing, or maybe you have a suggestion. I know the community is going to love you for whatever you do put on the comments.